Hello everyone, my name is Chong Jin Rong. Today I will be presenting how the login process and register process of the admin. Firstly, we open our program. Now this is the program we created. I will be presenting how the first sorry, we build it and run. Now I will be present how to about the admin registration and login. Now I'll be presenting the how this admin register and login work in our program. First, I do a simple demo first. Firstly, we try to register admin account. We create a username. I choose admin. I write admin one and password for simple. Just put 123, and the register is successful. We can see check the result at in the folder, which is admin.txt. Now we can see this is the admin account I just created. I here admin one and 123. This is the password. Now the username and account has been installed, and we can proceed to the next step, which is login. You try to log in, admin one, and the password and username we just set. And then we successfully enter the admin dashboard. And I will demo if have something error in if what will happen. For example, we try to register a same account, see what happens. You see when we try to register a same account username, it will pop out the username already exists. It will check in this if any same username it will reject and return to the authentication phase. And we try in login. If the password is wrong, for example, it will also show login field. Wrong username or missing account will also fail the login. And now the demo of register and login is finished. Now I will be explain how the code is working. We go to code block, go to main. So in the first, we can choose the option. So when we choose enter admin one, which is one, it will start this process, which is account register account file. The file is this file, which is this code mean by if the role is one, uh, If the condition row equal to 1, it will open the admin text, else it will open user text. So now we enter 1, which is condition true, then we will open the admin.txt, which is this. And then we will move the file, which is the admin.txt file, to the function above. Here, the account part. This is a public class. And we will do all the checking and register it at here. We will check the username, check whether the username is exists or not, and then check the password is correct or not. And the login process. They were using admin.txt, the data in admin.txt for the variable. And if everything done, it will continue to the admin dashboard. That's all for the code of admin register and login. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Endo Channing. Now I will explain about the registrations for users for the bus ticket booking system. So if you want to register for the users, we need to choose row 2. It will display the authentication page. There are 3 choices we can choose, which is 1 for registers, 2 for login, and 3 for back. If we want to back to the main menus, we can choose 3. Then it will back to the main menus as the first time, like this. So what about we choose something beside that 1, 2, or 3? It will look back to the authentication page and then choose again the choices. What about we log in without register? Now I will type some things that are unavailable. It will display login file. If we choose 1 for register, it will let us to input our usernames. So I will type my names as the username. Then for the password, I will type abc123. Now let us look back to the .txt file. For the .txt file, we have find our usernames created before that. Now let us log in back the usernames. What about we type error for my names, like it will also display the login file message. So now we finally have to log in the correct name. That's right. We have finally access to logins and we finally arrive the user dashboard and we can start booking. If you want to log out, you just type 5 for logout. Then it will back to the main menus. That's all for my presentations. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Munes. I'm responsible for the admin dashboard and the admin authentication for the register and login function already demonstrated by my partner Jinrong. So I just demonstrate a quick login. So enter 1 to enter the admin authentication. You may choose 2 for login. So I already save my username and password into the TXT file. So I just type in Nest, my password. Okay, and then we choose want to register the new bus. So it will auto assign a bus ID 2002. It will randomly name the bus like maybe star. Okay, and the plate number we set it as 7878. Driver name we make it John, and the capacity we make it 40. So it will show the vehicle register successfully, and now we can use the second function, which is the create trip schedule. So you can see it's all the available fleets. This will be saved into the bus.txt, and now we can enter the bus ID to assign. So we use the bus ID just now, which is 2002. So you can choose the departure location. So because I'm now at Johor, so I choose Johor. So this is the number 2. And if I want to go Singapore, I choose number 4. Okay, so it will show the bus capacity is set to 40 seats. Now we set the date, which the format is date, month, and year. So today is 1st February, so I set 2nd February. Follow the format formula. And the time I also follow the format. AM. And the fare usually Johor go to Singapore will be maybe 50. Okay, so it will show the trip schedule created successfully. Now we can type in number 3 to view the schedules. So this is all the schedule we have. And you can see this line, which is the schedule I created just now from Johor to Singapore. And this is the date, time, bus name, plate, seats, and fare. And that's all for the admin dashboard. Now we can log out. And that's it. So that's all for the admin.
My name is Dan Jun Su, and I'll be the one responsible talking about the functions in the user dashboard. So first I'll be talking about browse trips, which is the view schedules in our ticket system. So first, as you can see here, these two are the tickets available inside our ticket system, and how it works is that there is a schedule text file which saves these data, and then it will first check whether if the file is empty. If the file is empty, it will show an error message of no schedule file. If there is data, it will show the data like this with a formatting of aligning the columns to the left, and each column have a individual width, as you can see here. And now I will show, as you can see here, these are the data available inside the schedule. And if I delete these and save, as you can see here, the error message will come out saying that no schedule is found. So if I copy back and then show the schedules again, see here it shows back. So next I will show how the user can book their tickets. So first, I will first try to book the first one. And as you can see here, I am not able to book this ticket right here. Why? Because this trip is actually full. There's no seats available, and it will show here 30 seats taken and 30 seats total. So it will show an error message of the trip is full. So then I'll try to book the second one. And as you can see here, it shows the details also, and then it will ask the user to confirm booking. So I'll choose yes, and it will say that the booking is confirmed. And when I check back the browse trips, as you can see here, the seat is updated. So how does it work? How does the seat count works is the logic reads the original file line by line and writes it to the temp file, And when it finds the matching ticket ID, it increments the booked tickets and before writing it out. And then it deletes the old file and renaming the temporary one so that the data will never lost if there is a crash. And then next is viewing my bookings. So as you can see here, these are the booking that I made just now. So how it works is that, let me see, because in the booking text file it saves every user's booking inside. So it uses a filter using u equals to user. So it will check the lines in the, as you can see, so here this is the user, right? It will check on the user. So if the current session login user is the same as the user, it will show out the data, because it also uses this boolean right here. So it, after it reads every line, so after it reading every line, if like there is no data and no user with the same name as the current login user, it will stay false and then it will show this error message, which is no booking found. So if it finds a user with a matching username, so it will turn to true and then it will show out the data right here, as you can see here. So if I delete this right here, see here, no booking found. So I just copy back and then let's see here, it is backed. So lastly, I will show how does cancel booking works. So when canceling booking, I need to type in the ID first and then it will show the information of the booking. So if the user want to delete, they can press yes, but they need to type in the password in order to make sure that for security measures, so the user need to type in their password in order to delete the cancel the booking. So if I type in the wrong one, it will show that incorrect password and it won't let me delete, and the data and the trip booking will be still there. So if I cancel booking and then book the ticket ID and I press yes, and if I type in the correct password, as you can see here, booking removed successfully. And if a booking is successfully deleted, the code will trigger a second file operation to decrease the book count by 1 to ensure that the remaining seats available are correct. So as you can see here, if I check the seats, it will go back to 15, as you can see here. Just now when I checked after I booked, it was 14. So that's all for the user dashboard functions from me, and thank you.